Oh mate, I could slap this thing all day, and boy, does it feel good to hold. If you like the feel of niche blasters like the RX AKM or the Benelli XM, then you're gonna love this one. Based off the real-world MP5 made by H&K in the 1960s and adopted by the German Federal Police and later by most of the world's special forces, and still to this day is one of the world's most popular SMGs for being compact, accurate and reliable, which stays true to their motto, no compromise, and this one is no exception. This is my review on LDT WARINTEREST MP5. The one I'm reviewing is the metal geared one, which I got from Gel Ball Undercover. They also have the regular plastic geared one, and they have some attachments here, like this handguard, which I haven't been able to find anywhere else. And if you haven't already, I really recommend checking these guys out. They got a great range of gears, mods and attachments, everything you need if you're getting into the sport. Or if you've been playing for a while and you want something more unique, you can check out their custom made blasters. And they're always getting new stuff in, so follow them on Facebook to stay up to date. But I really want to thank these mag legends for giving me an MP5 to give away to one of you lucky bastards. More details for that at the end of the video. And thanks again to GBU. Check them out, and let's get into this unboxing. Now, straight away, just looking at the box, I'm already excited to open it up. It's just these little details on the box compared to other ones that are just plain with some writing on it. Opening it up, you'll see the carry bag, which is made from pretty good quality, better than anything you'd get from Bethesda. But this bag is great for if you're going to and throw games, and you need to cover your blaster, and you don't want to have to put it in a box or something. But anyways, there's a bit of Velcro here, which you can slap on a Chop Shop badge, or whatever badge you have. On the back, there are some holes to hook on your sling. Opening up the box, you'll see the safety instructions here, which basically say, don't shoot in public, don't shoot yourself, just don't be an idiot, in English and in Mandarin. Now, the MP5 doesn't actually come with the stick mag, so I bought this one separately because, well, it looks a lot better with it. Secured nicely in the middle, we have the bad boy itself. Just looking at this thing, the detail that went into it is just beautiful. Here is the 11-volt battery. Oh, yep, the safety glasses. Now let's see how safe they are. Yeah, not very safe. Some standard milky whites, courtesy of Gel Ball Undercover. And you also have the WARINTEREST milkies, which are better than the blue cheap shit you get from everyone else. Comes with a strap, which you can use on the bag or the blaster, whatever tickles your pickle. And you got the drum mag here with this turning mechanism, which does absolutely nothing. They also give you a hop-up, which can be found in this pouch. And I think all blasters should have these in the box. It's just these little things they've done that make this so much worth it. And on the left, you have the pockets for 4 additional stick mags. You see, even they know you should get some stick mags. And in one of these pockets, you'll find the battery charger. And on the front, we have another pocket which... What the hell? I just noticed there was a cockroach there while editing. Well, shit. Having a look at this piece of work. It's all made from high quality plastic, and the receiver looks like it's made from a different kind of plastic to give it that metal look. But there was a high level of detail put into this thing, from the fake weld marks to the engravings on the side. Man, it's even got a rotating sight, doesn't even need it. There was a lot of thought put into this to make this look like the real thing. Now, coming to the front, I don't know if it was just mine, but the threaded cap was on tight, like I had to use pliers tight, and I did scratch it a bit, so just be careful. And it is backwards threaded, so lefty tighty, righty loosey, and I actually had to learn that the hard way when I was trying to take off the suppressor, and I accidentally snapped the plastic. But super glue fixed that right up. Anyways, the hop-up just slides in perfectly, which is great, but it can slide in too far, so be mindful when you spend 2 hours looking for it, only to find that it was inside the blaster. Coming down the blaster, there are 3 hooks for the shoulder strap that are made from metal, which is pretty good, but the strap they give you only works for the bag. I mean, you can attach it to the front hook, but the others are too small and will keep undoing itself. So unless you're hanging the blaster from the washing line, just keep it on the bag. Coming to the part that gives it a lot of style, the magazine. There are 2 mag releases, one on the bottom and one on the side. And there are so many ways you can reload this thing. And no, you don't need to pull the charging handle every time. You don't even need to touch it, but you feel a hell of a lot cooler when you do. Now, you got the classic, the tactical, the rich kid who just leaves magazines everywhere, and the, I'm not sure what you'd call this, but it's hella funny. But if you are going to use a stick mag on the game, you're probably going to need to get a few, because they don't hold a lot of gel balls. On the scale here you can see it holds around about under 100 balls, compared to the drum mag, which can hold up to 300. But how long will that shoot for? So yeah, the drum mag jammed up on me a few times and wouldn't shoot. And opening it up, I found some small gel balls had clogged up the feeding mechanism. But as long as you're keeping your balls fresh and hydrated, you shouldn't have this issue. So let's shoot this again. Now that's some power right there. Speaking about power, it comes with an 11.1 stick battery, which is kept in the stock, and can be opened by pressing down and out on the rubber grip. But there isn't much wire room in here, and can be a bit fiddly to put the battery in. You can also put the battery in by taking the whole stock off, which I like to do, by pulling this pin out, and sliding out the stock. Now there is a lot of room in here for any battery, but the MP5 has different connections, so you'll need to get an adapter, which you can get online. There are 3 different modes: safe, semi, and full. Now I found out of the box, the fire select was a bit tight, but after playing with it for a bit it loosened up. The fire select is on both sides, and it actually works, which is good for lefties. Shooting in full or semi will have the blowback system go off, which gives it more of that realism feel. But it does whatever it feels like sometimes when keeping the door closed. Sometimes after shooting it will stay half open, and other times it will fully close. But I think I may have put something out of place while shooting while having the charging handle up, so I don't recommend. Oh, and speaking of the charging handle, I must have slapped it at least 24 times making this video, and it still feels fun to do. Cocking back the grip, which is lovely textured like most things on this blaster, will pull back the blowback door and reveal a bit of the gearbox. Now I'm not going to take apart the blaster and show the internals like the gearbox in this review, but if you would like to see something like that, I'll leave a link in the description to Guido's Chop Shop, who does a good review and takedown of the blaster. Shooting the blaster from 5 meters with the hopper on and off is pretty accurate and doesn't have too much spread. But at 10 meters its spread is a bit bigger, and its hop up does help in controlling it, but it's not much. And further than 10 meters, some shots are hitting the target and some are just way off. which is not bad, but it's not great. But I like to think of it like this. You can always upgrade the internals to make it shoot the way you like, but the body itself, you're a bit limited. So if you like the way a blaster looks and feels when you're holding it, and I really like the way the MP5 feels, then it's a fine addition to the collection. Now, for the part of the video you probably skipped around looking for, do you like iconic, compact, fun blasters? And you like the word free? Then you're gonna love this deal. But first, a mad thanks to the boys at Gelball Undercover for giving me an MP5 to give away to one of you lucky sons of bitches. And if you want to show your thanks to them, check out their store, like them on Facebook, and they have an Instagram. I'm not sure what you do on that. You heart things or something. Yeah, that sounds about right. So what do you have to do to win the LDT MP5 Gel Blaster? All you got to do is be a subscriber, and a week from now I'll pick someone at random. And I've only got 2 subscribers at the moment, so your chances are pretty good.